Action! Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up! Ghost of Saturday Night music video was not our hardest shoot ever, although it was like an 8-hour day. It was not our easiest shoot ever, but it was probably our most in-depth, our most hardworking, and our most fun shoot ever. The support that you guys have given us on the song and the video has been overwhelming and positive, so right now I'm gonna take a few minutes to talk with you and go down into the details of what shooting that music video was like and everything that it entailed the day of shooting, all right? We're gonna shout out the cast, everybody that was involved. It was definitely a staple in the Boy Blue universe. So here we go, Ghost of Saturday Night. Here is the behind the scenes. Our director, Rick Vaca, sent me a whole bunch of clips that were unused, so here we go. First, let's talk about Rick Vaca, the director for the Ghost of Saturday Night music video. At first, we were trying to go with Eric DiCarlo, the director for the How This Ends music video. We knew we could trust him, we know how in-depth he gets, and we know he's got great quality. Eric couldn't fit us into his schedule in time for October, so we had to go with someone else or shoot it ourselves. Sure enough, our producer John Ferreira hooked us up with Rick Vaca. We got the script done, we did the casting, and Rick had his own sheets of scene by scene for the day of that we used to actually shoot the video. So let's go into what that process was like. So Rick Vaca was the main director. He also had a second camera with him, Brody from, I believe it's called the Capture Machine. I'm gonna like link it here. I'm gonna add him here. He was also great, and the two of them together were able to pull this off. So first, let's talk about the ghost and the car. The ghost sheet was designed by Steph Pinto from DePinto Paints. This is the same person that designed the Boy Blue shoes last summer. She set the ghost sheets up with me, and that ended up being the one that we would use in the video. Nikki Rosetti, who's actually also in our Deadly music video, ended up playing the ghost. It was super tough. I'd imagine that this day probably had the biggest toll on her out of all of us. She had that sheet on half the day or more and did a ton of driving. We drove up and down these side streets over in Clifton the entire day. So she put in a ton of work, didn't complain at all, and just stayed a good sport the entire time. I remember we actually put tape like here and here on her so that the sheet would move and she'd be able to like safely drive. Funny story, we ended up booking a van. It was like this 70s stoner, really cool van, orange and black type van. They canceled on me the day before the shoot. Luckily, we had a plan B for the car. The ghost car ended up being Nikki's car, which is all white, and I think ended up matching and working even better than the van would have in retrospect. The van would have been great, but it was huge, and it would have been a lot to be going up and down the street all day. Thankfully, that ended up working out even better than we had planned.
This is the shot for the three of you in the back.
Okay.
Cool? She just picked you up, and you guys are kind of looking at each other and like, being like, what? Pointing at the front, looking like, you know, joking around-ish. Cool?
Alright, got it.
Alright, I'm going to stay a little bit, like, basically where we are right now, Nick. Okay. So let's just try to move up. Ready?
I'm rolling.
We'll go a little faster. Keep going straight, but slow it down. We're going to go slower. Hold that. That's beautiful. We're going to get on the other side of you. And we're gonna get your shot, Chris.
Okay.
Okay. So, Nick, you're gonna be right where I am, okay?
Or
yeah, roll into the. All right, right there. You're good. You're now rolling.
The bike scene. The bike scene was a lot of fun to shoot. I wrote it. I thought it'd be funny. When it came time to shoot it, it was kind of difficult. I'll be honest. I could not ride that bike for more than like 10 seconds.
Action, go.
It was just too small, but it ended up working out just fine.
You ready?
Yeah.
Action.
Cafaro, our bassist, his niece, ended up lending her bike for the shoot, so Thanks, Scarlett. I appreciate it. I had fun riding the bike.
Go ahead. Action. You both look super pissed off.
I like looking out that way.
Yeah, looking at him.
So Nat Madsen and Amanda Shelton were our biker girls. They were awesome. I had a biker character booked earlier. They ended up dropping out, so I was kind of like scrambling for somebody. And I ended up booking both of them, and I'm glad I did because I think it made for an even better dynamic in the story.
The action.
What the fuck? What the hell?
All right, let's do it one more time.
Nat really pulled through at the last minute for us on that. I really didn't have anybody right away, so thankfully she came through, and Amanda came through right after confirming that she'd be in the video. So it ended up working out just right.
Waiting in position. Or you can follow them in. Okay, you looking this way?
Not to the camera.
Yep. And then you see him?
I was super stoked when I heard we were getting Luigi on for this video. We also had him in a couple other videos like How This Ends and the Deadly video. I have to say, for this video, I feel like he actually had the best performance, or at least my favorite performance. It was so funny that when we were actually filming, nobody had actual written lines, so we kind of just improv'd it with what the scene was meant to be. And he wasn't actually saying like full sentences. A lot of times he was just like surfer vibing. He kind of just got in the car and was like, yo, dude, yo, da, 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 da. And like we just were laughing and vibing right back. So he ended up bringing great energy, and it was a great starting point for the day.
That's cool. It's fine, guys. I'm supposed to get out of here. What up, man?
Go. We like you better, bro.
Hey, guys. Gonna miss you, right? Yeah. What's up, dude? All right, man. Woo!
They're still filming? Yeah.
No, we're filming a project. A music video. I hope that's okay. Very true. Very true. All right, you ready?
Yeah, they'll be moving.
You guys ready?
Thank you.
We're good.
All right, action. Run, cut in. You need to stop.
The prisoner scene was kind of crazy. I'll admit, I was a little bit worried when we were shooting that. I said, if the cops are gonna get us in trouble today and shut down this shoot, it's going to be during this scene. Luckily, none of that happened. The scene went just fine, and we actually had the perfect location. I didn't even have it planned. I was planning on just using a regular street. Rick ended up spotting it out, I think. And there's like a fence with flags and the lawn in the background, so it really looks like the far lawn of a prison.
Go ahead, Brian. Run. Everyone, run. Oh, I came off.
So with Brian Pina as the prisoner, I knew we were going to get a good performance, real fun. We bought a costume for him and put him in handcuffs, and I feel like he really sold that. Then we also had Andrew Garcia, who actually played drums on the track, and our buddy Freddie. Freddie is an actor that I knew from another video project we were planning on doing, but it kind of got shut down or postponed for COVID. But he's a good dude, so I knew we would be able to count on him as well. Actually, also a really great actor.
Yeah.
Those two.
Yeah. Keep going. Wait, no, throw your hands in the air, be like, what the fuck? Turn around. Great. Okay. Action! Keep go. Stop him. Get in the front, come on.
What are you doing?
What the? Go!
That scene was a lot of fun to shoot because it was like very slapstick and like kind of funny and crazy. So it's just one of those outrageous scenes that you write and you'd love to see it done to fruition. And sure enough, we got it.
There's so much like bird crap like all over the grass. I was hoping I didn't land it, but I didn't see much over there.
Come a little closer.
Okay.
And then, oh no, to each other, not to me. Back up. set. You're gonna toss them right onto those leaves. Go, action.
The leaves on the lawn thing is funny because at the time, believe it or not, there were not all these leaves on the ground like you see here. It was still super early fall, so I actually had to get leaves from last year's fall, and they were old and friggin' just bad, but I ended up piling up a bunch, and yeah, Steve got tossed in them. We put them on somebody's lawn, so we literally shot that scene super duper quick and cleaned it up real quick when we were done. So that scene was done in like 1 or 2 takes, thankfully.
More into the leaves, more into the leaves. And go ahead, get up, look around, do the same thing, and then start running.
Friends, we're mad and we're gonna chase it. All right, wait till he gets to here and then chase it.
Can you put down your blindfold a little bit more?
She gets scared.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Go ahead, Steve, go ahead.
come here.
Let's talk about this birthday party. So when it came to picking streets where we were going to shoot, we knew we wanted that street more than our other locations. We ended up calling our friend who lived there, talking to her about it, seeing what she thought. She loved the idea, but she said she was having a birthday party that day for her daughter, who was turning, I think, 7. So it was her daughter Harper's birthday. I didn't want to crash the party and get in their way, but we ended up shooting on that street anyway. I wasn't going to ask them for anything. Cassie is so awesome, though. She offered us to use the bathroom if we wanted and to come over and hang and use the refrigerator and have drinks, whatever we needed. And before I knew it, we were invited to come shoot a scene at the party. How could I say no? This is just one of those things that you end up getting really lucky on set. We have a history of getting super unlucky on set, like the police showing up and shutting it down or trying to. But in this case, we got really lucky. I remember thinking, wow, this is turning out better than I could ever have expected. I didn't write the scene of him running through with the piñata and getting bombarded by the kids, but it ended up working out great. Steve for sure was definitely a stuntman that day. He got destroyed by those kids. He just got destroyed by the play kitchen. He got thrown into the leaves. It was fantastic.
Get an angry face, angry. Go like this. Feel like, what?
Would it be good if I did it here then?
Yes, that's great.
I was going to do it there,
That's
but
perfect.
if we're doing that.
Action! Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up! Nick, run! Get up, Nick! Okay. All right.
The next day, we picked up Harper a little something from Claire's, and to say happy birthday and to say thanks for letting us crash the party a bit. But it was super fun. They helped us out a ton. Thanks again, Cassie.
Ready, action.
I think that's our ride over there.
I want you all to lean in, because I'm going to get a shot over there of everyone like, huh?
So like a
Yeah.
Okay.
Lean forward, yep.
So when it comes to the introduction, it's pretty cool because we had been dabbling in skits and like more funny scenes on our Insta story and things like that, you know, like stuff that's not just strictly music. So we wrote our own lines. Rick coached us through it as we were shooting. It worked out just fine, and I feel like it was just the perfect way to start that music video.
Now, let's do that one more time, Steve. Go ahead.
I think that's our ride over there.
No, but you're already looking there before.
There it is, man. Finally.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
Oh, dude, bro.
Who is this?
I don't know.
Are you actually with Uber?
Ruin the shot.
Did I?
You in the mirror. That shit was just.
Bro, it's
Rick, you got a good idea.
That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for the ongoing support. Thanks for watching this. Stay tuned because our next music video for our upcoming single, Secondhand Smoke, will be out in a couple weeks. We shot that in the heart of New York City for the most part. And so, yeah, that's the vibe. We've had a ton of fun shooting music videos in the past. It's been a blast, and we love just pushing the envelope. I feel like Ghost of Saturday Night was a huge opportunity for us to really push the envelope for our content. So that's what we're going to continue to do. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.